Hey everyone, welcome to part 3 of this restricted speedrun tutorial for The Last of Us Part 1. This is the first video you're watching in the tutorial, you just want to see
Jackson
this
County.
section or for whatever other
Means we're
reason.
close to Jackson City,
Um,
right?
Should be more
this
than 2
tutorial's
You ready to see Daryl die?
comprised mainly
I'm just ready to
of
get
the
there.
strats for the
Nervous?
encounters,
I don't know
the
why.
restart checkpoints, and the resources we use for mollies and nail bombs and any other crafting. So just keep that in mind.
What happened between you two?
When it comes to little movement skips and
You're
how to
not
make
together, so clearly something
those
went down.
small
Just had
things
bad disagreements
go
with each
faster,
Ah,
I'm
here
gonna
you go.
defer to Anthony
So what was
Caliber's
it about?
tutorial for
Tommy saw the
that.
world one way. I
And
saw
I'll
it
be
the
sure
other.
to put that in the
That's why he
description
joined
of
the
this
fire.
video, and it'll be in the description of
Yeah, your
all the
friend
videos.
Marlene promised him hope. That kept him busy for a
So
while,
we
but just
finished
like
the
Tommy,
sniper
he
in the
eventually
last
quit that
video.
too.
Now we're gonna
How was
go
it?
into the
When's the
dam.
last time you saw him?
Um,
I believe
Dam
his
and the
last words
ranch
to me
are
were, "I don't
have
ever
some
want to see
pretty
your goddamn face again."
Jeez.
good
He's gonna help us?
encounters, a lot of
Suppose we're gonna
action,
find out.
so
Well,
uh,
with or without his help?
it's gonna be a good one.
Let's just get going.
The dam isn't too bad in terms of kind of going through the full encounter. It's just knowing just the timing of when to kill who. And the ranch is gonna be a bit tougher where it's gonna be a lot of headshots, but if you can't hit the headshots, you can use the El Diablo or even the shotgun. So we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get there.
All right, Ellie. I need you to.
But for
I
now,
know. Step on the fucking
there's
couch.
gonna be a lot of downtime here because even after we get into the actual dam, we're gonna have to wait for Maria and Tommy. So it's a lot of slow um, sections here. Unfortunately, I can't just load the file. Plus, for new game, I want to do a full run on
Oh, give it a spin.
recorded. So as soon as the dialogue hits, sorry, I probably missed that. You can do the restart checkpoint. You'll be right here. And make sure to switch to the shotgun here, and then craft an extra molly if you have it. Oh,
Teamwork.
sorry, Ellie. No high five.
Really? Just gonna leave me hanging? Alright. See how it
But
goes.
yeah, obviously, if you're playing casually,
Just
get that high five in.
I'm so hungry.
I know, I am too.
Alright, next twirl I see, I'm pulling the trigger.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible.
There is one skip
Should
before
we
we
head
get to
in?
the encounter,
Ain't no way around.
where we're gonna be able
Gonna stuck to the
to
plan.
skip some of Tommy's
What's the alarm?
dialogue
They're
right near
friendly.
the end before the
Maybe they're on
encounter
the raids.
starts, or
A lot of
before the
bandits in this area.
cutscene.
It's been quiet for a few days.
There'll be one more
What the hell are you
RC
doing
coming
here?
up,
I thought I'd find you
but
in
other than
Jackson.
that, there
I'm trying to bring the
gonna be a
plant
lot
back
of
to life.
waiting around.
We had it working before, but one of the turbines went south.
We have electricity, Joel. I had. We'll get her running again.
No way. You guys have horses.
We got a whole lot of them.
Hey, Tommy, give me a hand with this.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Can I?
Yeah, of course. He likes when you pet his ears. You ever ride one?
I actually have.
You know, if you want, we can take him riding later.
That'd be awesome.
There.
Hey, thanks, Tommy.
No sweat. All right, let's continue the tour.
Earl?
Yeah?
Why are you here? Weren't you supposed to head back this morning?
Still waiting on Hauser and the rest of the boys to relieve me.
You know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your family.
It's just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
All right, well, take it easy.
So here we can crouch just to go a little bit
This was the sixth
faster.
time of them trying to get the turbines back
And it's gonna be like that after this
We've been here
mini
just a week.
cutscene as
Feels
well.
like
A
forever.
short cutscene.
I got something for you. Last year I went back
So
to
once we
Texas.
hit triangle
Home.
here, we can RC and
Most
it'll
our
go
stuff is
right
long
into the
gone.
cutscene.
Most of it.
So boom, start, skip, and then we're gonna crouch all the way to the other side of the power plant. And just be careful not to run into Tommy. You'll lose a few seconds there. I just go to the left
I don't know
here
what you
and then
heard, but you should see the town.
move
We're over 20
forward.
families strong now.
And there'll be some
Maria,
resources
her
we can
father,
pick
they
up
set up this place with the idea
um,
of being self-sustained. We got
coming
crops
up
and
right before
livestock.
the door as well as inside.
Remember how we thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
The adults take turns guarding the perimeter. We even got an electrified fence being planted.
Hey, you still gotta deal with infected though, right?
Who doesn't? But it's the world we live in.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
Yeah,
You
right
sound
here
like
we
Marlene.
got Affen quarters, I believe. And then there will be a
These two geniuses are gonna bring this plant
couple
back to
stuff we can get here too.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it two.
We have,
We're almost
I don't think this manual is needed, but
No rush.
just go down here to make sure Tommy starts, and then we'll get the Diablo, which we'll need for this upcoming encounter, as well as the get the manual just because we have time. And then we get a free nail bomb down here,
Tommy's here. We good to go?
and more Diablo ammo and a pipe, I believe. That up, nail bomb. And you want to get there pretty pretty quickly after that because
We did it, boys.
we're gonna use a dialogue cue here to do the quick strat.
Somebody get on the
So
horn
once
and get
Tommy
Maria
says you
to
see that,
You
you want to turn around
Hey, pretty
and
impressive.
then just wait around here without looking at him, and that'll skip him talking to you about how he's out of $2 million. So we'll make a save file here. Alright, so first thing we're gonna do is we can actually pass through all these enemies on the bottom and these first two enemies on the top. And we just have to kill the 3 guys in here. So 1, 2. So don't kill that guy right away. Wait till he comes outside. And then kill him right here. And then wait for Tommy to start talking.
You guys see anything?
And then go.
We got him. Let's get to the
And
bridge.
that way we'll only get 1 wave here to use the molly on.
They're breaking into the building. No, we're trapped.
Just throw it. You'll know if everyone dies if the door closes right away. Then look for
Let's
Tommy.
go.
Once he puts his gun away, it's hard to see because he's gonna be far, but you can restart checkpoint.
That's all those
Usually when he says like Maria, god damn it, that could be a
We gotta get
visual
to the
cue, but
girls.
usually I wait a little
Right
bit
behind
more.
you. Hear that?
Then we're same thing here. We can run past these first wave of enemies. Then we're gonna kill 3 more guys. 1. That guy's always gonna shoot you. I usually switch to the revolver here because sometimes the Diablo doesn't work in 1 shot. But that's essentially it. And then you want to get the pistol ammo here because we're gonna have the pistol.
It's too damn close.
I'll do it one more time. So remember, first you can just run past everyone here, downstairs and upstairs. Then we'll kill the 3 that are in here. So switch to the Diablo. Wait till he jumps out. Wait till Tommy talks.
You guys see anything? We got him. Let's get to the bridge.
Look at Tommy. Should be good right there. And sometimes I switch to the revolver right here that I forgot to do the first time.
Right behind you.
If there's any ammo there, you can pick it up, but it's not required. So yeah, shotgun these two. Yeah, that guy sometimes is a little bit in a different spot. And then kill this guy. Even though it's 2 shots, it's much quicker than if you don't kill that guy with a 1 shot with the Diablo. To do that, switch to the rifle. And if you have enough time, you can craft another molly, but definitely switch to the rifle. And the pistol is gonna automatically be our sidearm once we get knocked off the horse. So don't worry about switching to the pistol. Just make sure you switch to the rifle because we're gonna use that in the ranch. So once you skip the cutscene, restart checkpoint right away, and that'll skip that little in-game cutscene, and we'll be able to go. Oops, ranch. Yeah. So if you played Last of Us Part 2 before, the horse mechanic's the same. If you hold just straight for a while and just move with the camera,
We'll find her. Don't worry.
the horse will go a little bit faster. Try not to bump into Tommy. It's pretty hard,
Like this.
but just do the best you can. And when we go down this hill here, we want to do the same thing once we get near the end. It'll be a lot quicker if you have the momentum going for you. Definitely look at Anthony's tutorial for that. So right here, make sure you start going in a straight line so you can get down quicker.
More tracks.
Like this, yeah. I crashed a little bit there at the end, but this is how it'll look like going down that first hill if you don't get it. It does save 2 to 3 seconds. We'll do another save file here because this is one of another hard area in the game. So here we're gonna get 6 headshots, and the last armored guy we're gonna rifle and pistol combo. So we're gonna headshot this guy. And these placements are consistent, so you can practice pretty well on that. Thankfully this is very light, so we can take a lot of shots. Gonna kill him. And then do a rifle pistol combo for this guy, because if you do it quick enough, he's gonna be back there every time. So then once restart encounter disappears, then you can restart checkpoint. I'll do it one more time. But if you're not comfortable taking the headshots, just kind of get closer with each one, and we can either shotgun them or rifle them. But I recommend trying to get the headshots because that's going to be a lot quicker. This guy sometimes moves, so it's annoying. But the more you practice, you'll get it. So good thing Tommy helped us there. Because sometimes this guy doesn't jump out, but he does peek out the window. Yeah, you want to try hitting him higher up, because then you only have to shoot once. Yeah, so this is bad RNG where the guy in the jeans jacket, I think, is kind of far. But that's essentially the strat right now. And once you RC,
That's all of them.
go on to the next area.
Come on. Back to the horse.
You want to stay on this left side so your horse goes on the right side, and that just makes it quicker. We can switch to the shorty and the shotgun. Then we can craft one more volley. Get going. So there's gonna be 2 more RCs coming up. And those are just points you want to remember in the run. So right after you jump after this one's the first RC. And the second one is gonna be
Going
once
this way.
we turn the
So they didn't
corner
get to
with the
it.
tree coming up. And this one's a pretty good RC as well. So right about there. Might be early, but let's see. Perfect. We can try to get in front of Tommy here. It might save a second or two
Look,
if
by the
you
ranch.
hug the
That's
left
our horse.
side.
She's gotta be
It
there.
just depends. Yeah, I didn't get the boost there, but maybe save a second or so.
Area looks clear.
So here we're gonna use one of our last few nail bombs that we have. So we have two, which is perfect. We're gonna use one here and one in the science lab. So drop
Ellie?
that down.
Ellie?
And this encounter is pretty straightforward. You want to just shoot with the shorty pistol the first two guys, and then kill anyone that's remaining from the nail bomb. So most probably just do this once. Shoot him. Shoot him. And pick that up if needed. We killed everyone here, so that's good.
All right.
And we're
House
good
is
to go.
clear.
Just make sure you drop the nail bomb. So as soon as the screen goes from black to here, the first frame, you do another restart checkpoint. And we're off to university.
Okay. None of these buildings look like a mirror to me.
Well, we'll head to Central Grounds. Should be able to see most of the campus.
Yeah, I
from there.
believe there's only two encounters here. One with the infected, where we're gonna use a molly, and then we're just gonna crouch past the bloater hallway.
It's that time of year.
Just give an overview.
How many people you think are there? Fireflies.
I reckon it takes quite a crew to run that operation.
You think there'll be other people my age?
I'm not sure.
So what I do is I shoot two of the infected with the shorty, and then
Sounds like runners.
I try to get them together and then throw the molly on the ground. Fastest way to kill them all is to throw it on the ground,
I'll be right
get
back.
the highest radius. So once you jog a few steps, we can do this maybe twice, but it's pretty random in terms of how the runners are going to come after you. But I can show you what I do. So we're going to kill two people, two infected, the one coming right at me here, the one here. And I kind of get them towards me. Perfect, first try. Yeah, sometimes the prompt takes a while to get. But yeah, that's essentially how you want to do it. If there's any that are left over from the molly, then obviously just shotgun them. Or if you have a melee weapon, you might be able to get a one-hit melee. One, Joel says that effect, question, like with a question mark.
I was thinking,
That's where the next
would've wanted to
RC
be an
is,
astronaut.
right about
That about
there.
What about you? What'd you want to be?
Then we'll have another one
when I
once
was
we
a
hop
kid, I
over
used to wanna
the
be,
barrier coming up right here.
singer.
There'll be another RC.
Shut up.
no serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel.
Oh, right. I think it's right about there. Okay, no, that was early.
What about you? What'd you want to be?
Yeah, I guess wait till you drop down
Right
and
when I was a kid, I used to want to be
good.
a singer.
Shut up.
No serious.
Sing something.
No,
Come on, I won't laugh.
I don't think so.
Joel.
Jump through. And
Aw, are those monkeys?
Yeah, a whole mess of them.
but we won't have another RC until after this infected encounter coming up. So it'll just be straightforward movement. Again, you can try to get the boost for a bit,
Joel, look.
but it's pretty hard to control these tight corners.
Right, let's try that gate.
Watch yourself.
You too.
There it is. This won't budge.
So here, as soon as you jump down, we can start, the encounter starts. So we can restart checkpoint. So as soon as we can start running, we want to sprint towards the window, and as soon as the clicker hears us, we're gonna crouch. So crouch and then just go straight. So that's the only hard part about this strat. Run. And if you get alerted, just restart checkpoint again. But if you want to risk it, you can stand up for a bit there. Probably a little bit earlier. Then once you get past here, you can. And the window for this is pretty not super tight, but yeah, just make sure you're holding or spamming square to get there. And then you're gonna have your sprint still here, so take advantage of it.
Joel, are you okay? What happened in there?
More infected. I'm fine.
Here, come up on the gate.
Yeah, so the next encounter is gonna be the science lab, just the one encounter in that. And then we'll get to the big winter section. Make sure you turn on the generator here. Sometimes I forget. I'm just waiting for Ellie. It'd be nice if there was a restart checkpoint here, but we're gonna have to watch through this.
You did it!
Yeah. Come on through. Scooch.
Those clickers. You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Why would they have infected so close to the lab?
So once you get to this point
Bill
right
used
here
them as
at
a
this
form of
block,
defense. Maybe
there'll be
they'll
another RC. That'll push us up a bit. These RCs definitely save time now that the black screen fades don't count against the timer. So if you're going for a competitive time, they definitely add up in the run. So I'm doing all these puzzles for this category, but when I show the differences for new game, I'm gonna skip through the puzzles just to save time. Make the video more concise, but it's not allowed in the run. And I'll make sure to emphasize that when I do that New Game Plus video.
Alright, now what?
So yeah, like the other dumpsters, there's a 1 second delay, so when it's about 1 second from reaching there, then you can let go of circle.
Alright, we're inside. Come on, kiddo, give me your hand. There you go.
Thanks. Let's look around.
Yeah, just know the optimal path of getting here.
Hello?
So here we're gonna use our final nail bomb. We're gonna drop it right here, and that's gonna kill the first wave of enemies.
Butterflies! There's mankind over here.
For the rest of them, we're
Keep it down until we
we're
figure
gonna
out what's
shorty
going
and then use one of our mollies as well. And make sure you have a brick for this section as well. There's one right there if you don't have one. I remember where I got my brick from. Probably a while back.
At least it ain't clicker.
Oh yeah, it was right before the dam encounter. There's one on the ground you can pick up there.
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned into fucking monkeys.
Alright, so here we are on the science lab
Find something.
counter. Make a save file just in case something goes incredibly wrong. So here we go. Yeah, so have your brick out because we're gonna kill this guy right here. sorry, stun him.
Ellie,
You
stay
can pick
out,
up this
come on.
brick just in case. So we're gonna kill the first enemies right there. The bomb exploded. And then we're gonna kill this guy. Comes up the stairs. Quickly switch to your molly and then just time it. Perfect. And then just shotgun this last guy. And you're out the door. I did a save file so we can do it one more time. But that's pretty consistent. If there's any remaining from the molly,
We know where to go. Let's get the hell
just need a brick melee them or shotgun, whatever you prefer. And you can use the shorty as well if that's quicker right here, depending on how much ammo you have. Yeah, see, this guy comes out. If that happens, you're gonna have to kill him. As long as they're stunned and they're not shooting at you, you can get to the door. So just adapt to the situation, but usually there'll just be two guys that come out of there and you can do them. Cutscene. Yeah, so this is probably one of the slowest stretches in the run. This and the tunnel with the giraffe. Or not the tunnel, the highway exit. Ellie. So if you wait a bit, you can just kill one here and one there. So
Oh man.
all we're gonna have to do is
Joel?
aim down sight with L2.
I'm gonna need you to pull.
Okay. Alright, you ready? 1.
And that'll make it a little bit quicker when we're walking.
Here.
Let's get to the damn horse.
Okay. I don't see anyone. Let's go. Joel? How we doing?
Fine.
Can you handle the window?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus. Come on, move! Shit.
I see you.
So here we don't want to shoot when the guy's shooting. It's slower, so
Stay here.
just wait till Ellie actually shoots him and then we'll just fire once.
Those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come
So
on.
just don't
Do
look
this the hard
far
way.
enough where he's gonna shoot. You're bored. Yeah, as soon as he gets hit, then we can shoot him. And then we'll do the same thing again. Just hold aim down.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel!
So yeah, coming up we're gonna be doing the deer shot and then the two big encounters with the infected with David. Part in between the two encounters with the infected's pretty straightforward. I'll show that as well, but that one I probably
Good. Just keep at it.
won't show more than once because there's no real like movement to it. Kind of
Here,
just
lean on me.
going the
No.
proper path to avoid the
Can we walk?
clickers and stuff.
Yes.
Then fucking walk. Come on.
But yeah, just hold
Just a
aim
little
down and yeah, I didn't fully use the camera there,
What?
but
Ellie.
yeah. You should fall down much quicker if you're aiming towards Ellie.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You little shit.
Joel. Here. Stand up. Put your arm around me. All right. Let's go. I swear to God, I get you out of this. You're so singing for me.
Yeah, so there's nothing here, unfortunately. I just gotta walk through. So yeah, we'll go over the deer shot, obviously. Um,
Come
so
on.
in this game, it's actually much easier than the remastered. What we're gonna do is we're gonna point our reticle, and I use the default reticle. So that's just an FYI on that. I just use default. So this strat will work with a default mostly. I haven't tried with the others, but if you prefer a different one, you're welcome to try it with that. So right here at the edge of this rock is where I point at. And once the awareness indicators goes from the side to up, then I just let go. That one I did a bit late. But yeah, once the awareness indicator gets close enough, then I just let go. So let me just do it how I normally do it in the flow.
There you are. Gotcha.
Then you can hit it. So it's just a matter of timing. So you want to point near this rock right
There
here
he is.
and let go. Once the awareness indicator is getting towards the top of your screen from the side. So it just takes a bit of practice. This is
Where'd you go?
something I found that works well for me. I know Anthony has a different one. This one's pretty safe strat.
There you are.
Pretty straightforward. So once you get in a
Where'd you
rhythm,
go?
be good.
There he is.
Yeah, and obviously you can restart checkpoint for restricted. Obviously in perma you only get one shot at it, but it'd be pretty straightforward.
Where'd you go? There you are.
Once you get familiar with the timing and where to position yourself.
Where'd you go? There he is.
Yeah.
Got you.
And then for the second shot, I go right where the deer ran past, like right about here. And then just that last line of the reticle, I let go from there.
Where'd you go? There he is. Got you.
And since we're gonna get there before the deer, we'll have time to line up the shot. I go right here. Sometimes there's blood there to let you know.
Gotcha.
That's pretty much the deer shot that I use. I've seen a couple different variations, but the two main ones I think are this one and the one Anthony. That one he does while you're running, all the way to the left side. So welcome to try that if that's more your speed. So once you hop over here, there's another RC, and once we jump down, there's gonna be one as well.
What is this place?
So once you get about halfway again, we can RC. And yeah, now we'll do one of the two big encounters with David.
There. You know, you really shouldn't be out here all on your own.
I don't like company.
I see. What's your name?
Why?
Look,
So save here. So I'll walk through the encounter because it's not too bad. There's a couple spots where you want to shoot early just to spawn in the next
Okay.
wave of enemies as well as ammo manipulation. But yeah, this first part we're just gonna shoot these first 4 enemies. So 3 on this side and then 1 on this side. Be careful, you're too late on that. David might push you out of the way, so be mindful of that. Try to get it quickly. And then we're gonna kill these two, and once we do that, we're actually gonna get rid of all our ammo. And then David's gonna give us a fresh 6 full ammo.
Don't let him come
He's
in
gonna
through
do
the
that
windows.
every time we run out of ammo. So,
On this side.
yeah, so I reload here because we're still gonna be waiting for more
Maybe they
enemies to
followed
come.
you, friend.
Doesn't matter. Stuck in this together.
So you want to kill this first enemy right here as soon as you can to spawn the next wave. And we'll get
Here's
more
some extra
ammo
bullets.
from David. So this will be the last time he'll give us ammo. So there's about 3 enemies left,
Get inside.
I believe, or 4.
Keep it up, kid.
So for this last one, you can either use the arrow or, and as soon as you kill him, then RC. That's kind of the rundown of how you do that encounter. For the last one, I only like doing the bow because
No matter
I
what,
think
we
it's
have to keep
just
them
a bit
out.
faster than having to reload.
Let's hope they don't find him.
That's kind of personal preference at that point. We'll
Cover
do it
the
one more
windows.
time.
Okay.
So go here.
Make every shot count now.
Done this before.
3.
Yeah, just keep doing that.
I usually waste one here and then just have one backup in case I miss for these two. So we'll kill these two and then remember to get rid of your anything you have left over. And then wait for David.
Don't let him come in through the
So
window.
yeah, just spam reload while you're waiting. Kill this one, reload again.
Big pack. They must have followed you.
Maybe they followed you.
1, 2,
Doesn't matter.
3.
This together.
Kill one there, and there'll be 4 left now. Sometimes I let the clicker get in just so we can get the ammo drop. So that's also an option.
Keep it up, kid.
Yeah, hold and then shoot. I don't think you have to hold all the way back, but just do it far enough that you can shoot right away. And then RC.
We're getting out of this room.
So we did get the drop there, that's good. We're gonna get one more drop before the next coal mine encounter. So
Cover the stairs.
we're in pretty good ammo position. The drops are random for the most part. So sometimes you'll go in with just 4, sometimes it'll be 6. Best case is getting 9 total, but you just never know. But regardless of what you have, you'll get enough drops during the encounter to
Great.
make it pretty efficient
It's clear.
getting out of there.
This way.
Right behind you.
Yeah, so this encounter coming up is the one I said that's in between, where
You don't need
pretty
to
much
worry.
just have to go in a certain path to avoid the clickers.
Stay close.
Just rewind it if you're not sure how to go past. It's pretty much a straight line and then to the left and then up the ladder.
Hey, kid. You all right?
I'm fine.
More clickers. Get out of there.
So yeah, once clickers form here, we're just gonna go straight past them and then go to the angle to the left and just drop down here, go up the stairs, and you're done. This encounter. Sometimes the clicker will drop ammo here, which is really good. We have really good ammo situation. That clicker doesn't always drop ammo. And then you can pick up the stuff here that'll help us. Not required, but we have time to pick it up anyway. So
Here. Come here.
once we get past this clicker upstairs, we're actually gonna kill it once we drop the ladder down for David. Yeah, we're gonna have time once we drop it down while he sets it up. So we'll kill the clicker and we'll actually get a guaranteed 3 drops there as well.
I know.
I don't remember the last time I went in with 8 already, so I'm actually curious if it'll still give us drops here. So let's see. Maybe if I shoot with my rifle instead, I'll get a more favorable drop. Because usually I use the arrow to save the rifle ammo, but let's see here. Okay, yeah, so it looks like we still get the drop. And now comes the big encounter in coal mine. So right as soon as you drop up a bit, there's going to be an RC. And that essentially is going to start the encounter. So run as soon as the RC starts, and you want to get to that magnifying glass icon convo as fast as you can. That's going to avoid David talking longer.
Keep your eyes open for anything we can use.
Don't pick up anything else because that'll delay when the infected spawn. This is going to have 5 rifle here, so you want to keep it open so you can just quickly pick it up during the encounter. And then we get ready right here. We're gonna kill these first 3 normally, and then similar to that first encounter we did after the deer shot, we're gonna shoot once right away to spawn the next wave back here. And we have time here for the runner to show up, so I
You hear that? They're on the
use
move.
the arrow here and here. Now we can start picking up stuff. I usually kill these 2 first, and then I kill the clicker in case it gives us a drop. Perfect. And then we have a drop here as well, which is good. Then we should be set for the rest of this counter. So yeah, just use the awareness indicators. See where they're coming from, and then pick up this stuff because we're gonna be crafting the nail bombs
We'll make it.
right here.
One more.
I don't have time. You want to kill this one as soon as it comes here just to save time. There's gonna be one here. You can use the arrow here because it takes a while for that runner to show up. Now we can craft that second one. And we're gonna put the nail bombs here for the bloater. There's gonna be 4 total. So there's 2 there. Kill this runner. Pick up the 2 nail bombs. Try to throw it exactly where I did to avoid them exploding, because sometimes if you throw them in a particular direction, they'll all explode before the bloater. So 4 should be enough to just kill it right away, but if not, just pistol it. Pick up one of the mollies from right here. Any of these, you just need at least one.
Hey, kid.
And then bring David here just to
Don't sound so
get the
disappointed.
prompt quickly, because he's going to be talking from over here. And then that's pretty much the coal mine fight.
Listen,
No infected.
no infected.
Yeah, the awareness indicators really help in terms of knowing where the runners come from.
All right.
So just keep that in mind.
Check on that buck of ours.
The biggest thing is make sure you pick up 1 molly and have 2 rifle for the upcoming counters. So for this part, I'll refer to Anthony on how to kind of navigate through this. But there is also a way you can get none of the enemies to grab you here, but I'm not too sure how to do that part. That's like not super new, but yeah, it's not too big of a time loss. But definitely join the Discord. They'll probably have something there on how to do that. I think before that you were guaranteed to at least get grabbed once. You still want to avoid anyone that's like in your way here, like going to the left here and then going to the right coming up, because then they could grab you again, like that guy there on the right.
Over here!
So definitely still like avoid as many people as you can. You can't really run over all of them. You try to get on near each of them. So yeah, this encounter we're gonna use just the 1 molly. and then a brick. So definitely pick up a brick as well in that last coal mine fight. And then we'll use the rifle and the bar after. Or there's RC right there once you get past the door. So jump through there. So avoid getting alerted, shouldn't be too bad. Just tread to the right here to avoid that guy right there. And get ready for your molly. You're gonna throw it at the steps right when this guy comes down. And then we'll use the bottle or brick for this guy so he doesn't hit us. And that'll get you through this encounter without any resistance at all. And like before, keep your sprint for when you're actually sprinting, just to keep it as long as you can. We'll do this mini puzzle here.
Here we go. Jeez.
So yeah, this upcoming encounter is where we're gonna use the 2 rifle. And we should get plenty of drop for when we killed all those infected in the coal mine, so it should be good. Yeah, like normal, the encounter starts when you're halfway. Jump down. There'll be another RC. So this strat's really good because once you kill the 2 guys inside, you can just restart checkpoint. You don't have to kill the 2 guys outside that initially alert you. So you're gonna get alerted on the right side here, but just ignore them. Just kill the 2 guys that come up here.
I got her.
So kill this guy, and then this guy, and then RC right away. And I'll place you right in front of the door. Sometimes that second guy is weird in terms of when he jumps out at you, but it's mostly consistent. So this is one of the weirdest encounters, just because how the enemies act, since they're supposed to be running away and sometimes they don't. Usually once you shoot one of them once or kill one of them, you're pretty much good to go. But sometimes if you can get the smoke bomb throw right, you can kind of just run without having to stop and shoot. So we're gonna try that with the smoke bomb, and if it doesn't work, then just shoot with any gun. So yeah, so there'll be 2 waves. This first wave before the gate, and then they'll try to shoot us again. But it just depends. And this last molly we're gonna use after the David fight with Ellie. So let's see how that throw is. Okay, yeah, so that didn't work. Yeah, so see, it's weird how aggressive they are. Yeah, if I take one more hit, I'm screwed, so I'm gonna have to just shoot here in case they turn around. Okay, should be good. Usually I shoot that guy if he's have to wait too long, but that wasn't too bad. But yeah, that encounter is just weird. You can't get the smoke throw. Just shoot them. That might honestly be quicker. So now we're gonna play as Ellie again. There's gonna be a couple RCs as we're escaping David and the rest of his crew. So this is just a kind of optimized movement. Just take the shortest route
What's
possible
wrong with these people?
to get to where you need to go.
I need a gun.
So go down. You don't need a bottle here, but there is one here if you're more comfortable having it in case you get alerted. Unintentionally, that's intentionally, so that's fine. As soon as we cut the corner here, we're gonna RC.
They're everywhere.
So here, try to go up on this gate right here just by hugging it to the right. Even if you don't, it's not too big of a deal. Yeah, just run around them to the left. And then there's gonna be another RC at this bush here. And the reason we're doing these RCs is just to get our full sprint back. So it's definitely something to do, and it resets the enemy position. So obviously these areas are a little bit harder on permadeath, but not too bad. So it's better to get alerted, but if he's too far out of the way, it's fine. That Ellie runs a little bit faster because the guy's shooting at you when you're alerted. So right when you fall here, it's gonna be just restart checkpoint. So we're gonna pick up this brick here, very important. Pick up the brick right there, and that'll get us for the David fight. I'll do a David fight 2 times, in case. Save that. Matter. So this fight's actually pretty simple. You just have to make sure you're aware where David is, so you don't get surprised and killed by accident. So as soon as the encounter starts, first phase is pretty simple. Just run towards him and throw the bottle and knife. There's gonna be 2 bottles on these set of tables to the right of us. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna stun and knife him 2 times using both. Now the first one's pretty simple. Just pick that up.
Oops.
Yeah, so there I messed up. I don't think I did it quick enough. So we'll go one more time. Yeah, and you want to do it the first try because doing it off a restart checkpoint really messes up the whole RNG and where you are. So really get down, get this down so you can get it on the first try.
That's all right.
Like before, wait till restart encounter. Bottle knife. And try to angle, that's something I didn't do the first time, angle the camera to look at the tables. Because for the second phase, he's always going to be following you here. So you don't have to look at him, but try to look for the table right there. Yeah, okay, so there again I messed up. You can use the knife. And then you're gonna get another bottle, and he's gonna come from either straight or to the left. Let's kill him. We'll do it one more time because looks like I messed up the second phase again. Usually be quicker than that. Usually he pushes you pretty aggressively. I haven't done too many runs post-patch, so maybe it's a patch difference. But if it's too late, then just wait till you turn the corner before you throw the second bottle. But those are pretty much the bottle placements. The first one's when you jump in, and there's gonna be 2, one in the sofa section and the third one on the table. But I usually just look at him just so I know where he is. Yeah, see there he pushed me. That's what's supposed to happen normally. And then he's either gonna push you here or he's gonna go to the left. So just be careful when he goes to the left. And it's better safe than sorry to wait a second to make sure you can stun him properly. He's not gonna dodge it, so on very light. so you're fine there. So this encounter is where we're going to use our last throwable. I picked up a couple extra for the tutorial, but when you get it optimized, you'll just have the one molly. And you're going to throw it right around like the entrance of this trailer. And you'll have a brick as backup in case. Yeah, like right there. Oh my god. So once you just reach here, you're fine actually. Once you reach those barricades, just restart checkpoint and then you'll be good to go. Or reset all the enemy patterns. So I throw it a little bit too close to me, but I'll try to throw like inside the trailer once the guy hops down. But you should be good. Yeah, so that's pretty much the last hard encounter. Well, we have tunnels, which is very specific in the movement. It's gonna be a lot of downtime here coming up.
Oh, Christ. I gotta find her. I gotta find her. Holy shit. Ellie.
Yeah, here's pretty slow. We kind of just roll on along. Just make sure you hold forward, and then make sure you hold triangle when you get to the machete. For the highway exit, it's gonna be another slow section, like the end of Science Lab, where we're just walking for a while. But the tunnel itself is an encounter that could be really fast if you do it correctly, because you'll avoid crouching a lot. So, and then of course we'll do a hospital to finish it off.
You can try begging.
Fuck you.
You think you know me? Huh? Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Yeah, just spam triangle. Once the camera angle changes, that'll be the cutscene. All the cutscene, the timer pauses, so no worries if you forget or anything like that.
Ellie! Ellie! Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off. Let's go, kiddo. Feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch.
There'll be a one
So once we're done with this whole
RC
thing,
that's
I'll
gonna
teach you how
come
to
up
play
once you
guitar.
jump over the gate.
I reckon you
But
know.
other than that, it's gonna be just
What do you say, huh?
walking simulator. Yeah, just take the path of least resistance.
Look at that. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
Yeah, just jump on these. So as soon as we're halfway down, another RC. Yeah, we'll have a couple of triangle prompts coming
Maybe we
up
come through
here, but pretty much just a puzzle. Not even a puzzle,
Well, we could
really.
use that ladder.
Just plot.
Here we go. Ellie. Ellie.
What?
Turn around
Ladder.
again.
Come on.
Same triangle. Yeah, and when I do the new game plus, tutorial, which is going to be like a fraction of this. We'll skip through all of this stuff. Just do the main differences. To be honest, after science lab, I don't think there's going to be any changes because winter is the same
my God.
and all of this stuff is the same.
What is it?
So that should be
Ellie!
probably just one video on the changes, maybe an hour or so, an hour and a half. That one
Gotta
I'll make
see
into
this.
just one video.
What is it?
Using save files, and I'll still show the resources, but the RCs are obviously going to be the same. But we'll be doing the different encounters and what resource to pick up.
Come on, hurry up. You see this?
Yeah, as soon as you hug the wall there, or the door,
Oh,
an
man.
RC.
Wow. Look at those things.
Go here. And we can sort of get in front of Ellie here if we're
I know you
to the
mean
left enough.
But there's no halfway with this.
So yeah, we didn't
Once
get
we're
it there,
done,
but it'll save a
do
second or
whatever you
so.
want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you.
We're almost at the
Let's go wrap this up.
tunnel, a bit more crouching simulator.
Well, this place takes me back.
How so?
That was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this.
Yeah, definitely pick up a bottle here if you don't have anything yet.
Saw families torn
You
apart.
definitely need one for this encounter.
Whole damn world seemed to
Just to go a bit faster.
Is that after you
And
lost
it's an
Dad?
easy one to pick up, so
Yes, it will.
make sure you pick that up.
Can't imagine losing someone you love like that. Losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
So once we get on top of the biggest truck, I think it is, as soon as we drop down, we're gonna shoot once. The truck, right?
This time it's gonna be
And that'll pretty much trigger the
Smell it.
What do
encounter.
you mean?
They're gonna be there.
Uh,
Fireflies.
and once that
Sure of it.
happens, we'll do a restart checkpoint, and then we'll start the encounter. I usually crouch and fall to make the landing quicker, and shoot, and then RC. And I'll make a save file in case I get too far. So you want to run, and then spam X to get onto the car, and then go to the right here. And I'll do this a couple times. Go far to the left. We're gonna hit this guy with the bottle we just got, and that'll ensure that we don't get alerted. And then yeah, just play it safe here. Once you get close, crouch for a second, a full second, and then you're good. So this first part is the most important. Don't go too far to the right, because then you won't reach the car in time. So go like right next to the runner, like parallel to the wall, and then just spam X. Because if you go to the right and do it, you're gonna be like too far out. Then you have to move back to the left. So yeah, just go there, spam X, go around the pillar, hug the left of this car. Yeah, that part can get scary. And then go to the left here. Follow the runner. Yeah, just don't get too greedy here with the bloater. Crouch once. Then you're good to go. The hospital we're just going to be running through, so there's not really any intricacies with that one. Once she drops the crate here, make sure you keep sprint down once you jump off the truck here. Otherwise, you're gonna lose your sprint. So keep your sprint hold it the whole time across this this side, and then after that, it doesn't matter. So there's another pretty nice RC here. Once we get the ladder and put it down, you can skip as soon as we drop it down completely. Make sure you have at least one. You should have enough, but make sure you have at least one shotgun shell so you can shoot the clicker that's going to be hiding in these boxes coming up. So I think it's as soon as he drops it. There we go. Yeah, so go straight for where you would
Freezing.
put Ellie over. And then once you put her,
Give me a foot.
when she hops over,
Come on.
and shoot the clicker.
Get that door open.
You just need to aim in the general vicinity. And then just it looks like I didn't even get a red hit marker, but it still died. Yeah, this puzzle's annoying and long, but we're gonna have to do it. There's one RC that saves a bit of time, but other than that, it's pretty much a slog fest. I just jumped down. So as soon as you get past this door coming up, and we rise up about halfway from where we are, we can RC. So right about there, be enough. That'll place us out of the water. So jump there and there, and then I will do the pallet again for the last time. Then we'll get the ladder.
You made it. All right, come on.
Yeah, kind of wrapping up the final thoughts because there's not too much talk about in terms of strats. Overall, it's a pretty fun run to do. There's a challenge with aiming and getting your shots down instead of just running past everything like part 2.
Be careful.
So it's definitely a good speed run, my opinion, to do. Lots of action. Of course, it has its slow parts like any other game, but yeah. So that molly isn't required. I just had enough, so I can use it in the hospital. But yeah, it's not required. You can get past hospital without any shooting at all, actually.
I'll figure something out.
Or having anything. But if you have an extra molly, you can throw it as well. Near the end of the top floor. I'm gonna show. So like we did before, if you crouch and fall down, sometimes you'll get a quicker dagger. So we didn't get it there, unfortunately, but good to try at least. So this is kind of just more small movement stuff once we get it to the water here. Just jumping right at the end of each obstacle helps a lot.
Oh boy.
Let me go ahead, and you follow my lead.
Yeah, once you reach the end, then jump. Just be careful not to get in the water there. because you will die if you jump in the water. So here, as soon as we can move again after this
Okay. on,
mini
jump.
scene,
You're gonna catch me?
we
I got
can do another RC, and that'll be one of the last ones.
Didn't
Too.
even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Not there's a couple more, but the last one for this chapter at least. But yeah, just be as quick as possible here. Get to the top. Try to, yeah, if you try earlier, then you'll fall earlier. Don't pick up any of this. Hold your left stick to the left. Don't try to catch any of them, and then look up immediately here. Get elevated, jump in. Hold triangle. Hold it again. I don't think it makes too much of a difference if you hold it or not. But I just hold it. So now we're coming up to the last counter-based chapter at least, and then we'll have the epilogue. So it's gonna go pretty quick. Obviously this is on the easiest difficulty, so we'll be able to run past everyone. So yeah, just keep your head up, jump up. Alright, so should be pretty straightforward, but just in case.
He's in here.
Okay, you want to run through here. Jump up this as well. You'll get soft alerted, that's fine. Run past these guys. You'll get alerted here, but it's fine. It goes away once you get past a certain point. But here, you want to wait here for a bit. Once the last guy gets near the middle, then run. And then you should be good. I won't use the molly in this last section just to show that you can do it without it. So as soon as you hold the triangle prompt for the door here, you can RC. That'll skip the animation. And then our final restart encounter, as soon as you get past the doorway here, right there, restart checkpoint. And we're just gonna, we don't have to go all the way to the right, but we do have to go a little bit right here. So getting alerted is fine. I look down here just to avoid getting like completely stun locked. Most of the time it works. And just head for the door. Pretty simple strat. If you do have a throwable, you can use it at that last guy on the right. To avoid a stun lock, but it's not needed. Make sure you're holding a gun going into this final area. That way you can quickly shoot Jerry. Yeah, crouch here.
What are you doing in here?
Get your gun out, and then just spam until it's ready. Yeah. So we'll have one more RC at the final, in the final chapter, and then should be good to go.
I got you. Cover the exits. I got you.
That's essentially the run.
Come on. Tell me which way.
I know where to go.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, it's a
Rook.
pretty fun speedrun. Not too much to learn in terms of getting the main stuff down. I guess in terms of overall speedruns, it is longer. It's about 2 hours 45 to 3 hours, 2 hours 45 minutes to 3 hours. So, but speedrun I enjoy for sure. I think a lot of people will like New Game Plus as well, just because you get more stuff. But you'd be surprised, a lot of the, not a lot, but a good chunk of the strats are the same. That could just mean that they haven't been fully optimized yet. But
Well,
Yeah. So we'll have one more restart checkpoint, and then we'll be done. Yeah,
should be a
once you get
straight shot
past
through
here,
All right.
just make sure not to bump into
It's
Joel.
actually kind of
Like
pretty, ain't
saves
it?
like half a second. Right after you get past this barbed wire.
Now watch your head going through.
Here. Got it.
Feeling
Yeah,
my
right
age
there,
now.
go to the left. So once we climb that last
Don't think I ever told you, but
level
Sarah and I used to
at
take
the
hikes
end there
like
at the
this.
top, that's
I
where the
think,
RC will be.
I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
Bet I would've.
So yeah, once she lifts the first leg up, then you're good to go. And that's the final RC.
Put down there.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, and in all the other
Just a little bit
videos,
further now.
I'm going to put the link to where you would submit the speed run, the description, as well as the link to the Last of Us speedrunning Discord, where you can ask questions, post
I got it.
strats,
Give me your hand.
amongst other things. I'll also put a link to Anthony Caliber's tutorial that'll have some of the movement
Hey,
skips.
wait.
So just to recap the settings, the main ones are going to be here in accessibilities. So the high contrast display has to be off. All of this has to be off. Specifically these. Enhanced listen mode, infinite breadth, and skip puzzle. I think it's actually all of them, so make sure that all of them are off, and then combat accessibility off, and then obviously all the gameplay modifiers have to be off as well. And then once the run's done, make sure you show your speedrun recap screen. It'll look like this, and I'll have the check mark. And once you do that and show your settings, then you can end your stream or recording. But make sure to show your settings either in the beginning or the end of the run, and make sure you show the speedrun recap as well. Obviously this is for the PS5 runs. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, just join us in the speedrunning Discord and we'll help you out there. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and good luck on your runs.